He's late. He said he'd be here at 10. The stream says 10. He's late. He hasn't started. Get over it. Welcome to another stream. Deadline stream, of course. I need to turn the music down because it's killing my ears. For double game week 26. This is probably going to be quite a big one. Lots of questions to get through. I've already done a team reveal, so it's not going to be... It's not going to be that exciting. Well, that's not what I mean. It's going to be very exciting. You should definitely keep watching. What I mean is you've already seen the team, right? So it's not going to be news stew, but everything else, hopefully, that we discuss will be good and helpful for you to lock in your decisions. I'm going to put on my Oasis/Coldplay stream music to listen to in the background. Let me just bring the team up straight away, right? Let's just get into it. The forehead is glistening, obviously, yeah. I made sure to put on extra olive oil on my face. So this is the team. I'm locked in. -8 has been done. So De Gea, Ben Mee, Grealish, and Chris Wood out. I've bought in Fabry and Burn for the bench. And I've bought in Gundogan and Harry Kane. Harry Kane is triple captain. I have no doubts about that. That's like 100% locked in for me, to be honest. I'm not changing that at all. I'm feeling pretty calm. I'm very dark. Does it matter? You can see me, can't you? Do I need to be seen any more lit than this? So yeah, I'm pretty calm this week. Like last week was went right down to the wire, as you saw, and I obviously got a little bit lucky with the Ings move in the end because I think a lot of people have probably transferred him out at this point. But yeah, I mean, the moves are done this week for me. My captain's locked in, so that's it. I can't do anything else. I'm considering Antonio to Watkins for a -4, but then I would have to bench one of Bamford or Rafinha. And one of the questions that's come in, who to start one place for either Bamford or Rafinha. I still feel like Bamford is the slightly better option because of penalties and his goal threat. But Rafinha's looked so good recently. I don't think there's a right answer. If I had to play one, I would probably play Bamford, I think. I would probably play Bamford, but I could see me now if I brought in Watkins panicking and starting Rafinha instead. But yeah, probably Bamford. I had a couple of beers last night. Minamino and Rashford out, Bale and Gundogan in. Reassure me. I have brought Gareth Bale into my fan team side. I think he definitely starts against Burnley. Whether or not he can also start against Fulham, we'll have to see. But hope you enjoyed the beers. I'm sure you'll be fine. Leo, thank you. Don't know who to bench, Bamford or Rafinha. I mean, I should have this on the screen somewhere, shouldn't I? I would bench Rafinha. It's close. 2 points behind you. If Calvert-Lewin hauls, you're done. I'm probably done then, to be honest. I think Calvert-Lewin's a great option this week. Andrew in the chat got rid of Bruno to get Kane in. Brave or stupid? Brave. Not stupid. Brave. George, Lamptey or White for Game Week 29, not earlier. Do you think Lamptey will be back? If you have to make the move this week, I wouldn't risk Lamptey. You don't know what the situation's going to be. De Bruyne, Diaz. So many questions because I'm wildcarding. Yeah. The thing is, for people that are wildcarding, just stop the panic, right? At this point, you've gone round and round in circles for the whole week, probably looking at options. Just get it locked in. Don't be making changes on a wildcard right up until the deadline. That'd be absolutely crazy. You'll drive yourself insane. Bamford or Saka to start. Who are Arsenal playing? Who are Arsenal even playing? Not even thought about Arsenal this week. Leicester away, of course. Definitely Bamford. Not even a question in my eyes. Not even debatable for me. Madja, Fulham or Rafinha playing 4-3-3. I mean, Madja might play twice, right? I think he's been... Let me have a look at his starts a second. Josh bloody Madja. What did he do to Joyce in the canteen? Telling her he was going to stay. Yeah, he started the last 3. I'd probably play him. Double game week, right? Bench boost for 3 leads and 11 double game week starting or triple captain Kane. You'd have to go and have a look to see if you're... For anyone that's thinking about bench boost versus triple captain, right, have a look on something like livefpl.net on the transfer planner and just see if you've got a better week to bench boost in the near future. If you don't, I would just use it in triple captain at some other point. Bench boost, Pope, Rafinha, Dallas, Soto, or triple... Yeah, same thing. Thoughts on Diogo Jota? Once he's back, I'm not going to hesitate with him so much this time. But obviously, it has to be right. He has to be back. He has to be fit. And he has to be playing. The fixtures have to be good. And I don't think I'll necessarily get him straight away. But Liverpool's fixtures after game week 30 are decent. So I like him. Like honestly, right, with the questions, like these multiple choice questions where it depends on like other moves and stuff like this, it's impossible to process when it's not your team. Like start Dallas, start me, or take a -4 to take Bednarak out for Target and start him. Like Target's a good long-term move, but I don't know what the rest of your team is like, of course. So I mean, is there a better fourth option? Maybe, but I don't know what your team is. So I'd probably just start me, I guess, instead of taking a hit to get another double game weeker. Who the captain? Don't have Kane or Salah, so it has to be either De Bruyne, Fernandes, or Calvert-Lewin. Who would you pick? Out of those, I guess I would probably go for Fernandes. The thing with De Bruyne is we don't know if he's fit enough to start both. I know Pep said he's fit, but I don't know if I trust that completely. Not that I expect Pep to lie, but probably Fernandes. I think Calvert-Lewin... I like Calvert-Lewin as an option. I'm just not sure I would be captaining personally. He could be great. 2 good fixtures. There's definitely worse times to be captaining Calvert-Lewin, that's for sure. De Bruyne or Gundogan. I mean, there's much more to it though, isn't there? It's a lot of money saved. I mean, De Bruyne, if they're both going to start similar minutes over the next 2 game weeks, I definitely prefer De Bruyne. Barkley or Traore. Barkley might be on pens. Yeah, he might not be as well. El Ghazi is probably on pens still, to be honest, if he plays. I'd probably go Traore. You know he's going to keep starting. Best me replacement for a -4. 5 million or below. It's going to depend on a lot of things, right? You know, you could go Brighton if you need them long term. Do you need a player this week? If you do, maybe go Aston Villa. Kane, triple captain, Fernandes, Salah or Son. I can only have 2. Fernandes, Salah or Son. Well, I'd probably have Son plus one of the others. Personally, I think Salah's possibly better over the next few, but it's scary to go about Fernandes. Is it worth it to transfer out Dallas to die for a -4? For anyone that is thinking about transferring out Leeds players, just keep in mind they play in 29, and they've got a fairly good fixture this week. So it depends on your long-term planning, what's going on with stuff like free hits and things like that. You're planning to bench boost this game. You can free hit in 29. Planning to take out Ings for Calvert-Lewin or Watkins and Dallas for Ricardo or Digne. I have money for all moves. Which 2 would you go for? Or Watkins and Dallas. Huh? I mean, Ings to Calvert-Lewin looks pretty good to me, especially for free hit in 29. Whoop. I think there's more upside in taking Ben-Mee out than taking Bamford out right now. Especially if you've got 14 double game weekers already and all your chips. Like, I would definitely do the defensive move, I think. -4 for Loughton to Soyuncu, Holgate, Shaw. If yes, which of the 3? I don't know if I'd be. I don't know if there's enough upside from those defenders. To be honest, I'd probably just keep Loughton. Took a -12 to get in Kane, Barnes and Calvert-Lewin. Everyone starting is playing a double and still got to keep Fernandes and Moog. Feeling good this week. Good luck, Travis. That sounds good to me. Getting to keep all those players, and you've got Calvert-Lewin. He's the one player that I'm missing, really. The one player that I'm missing. I'm not completely happy about. On a wildcard, Son or Vardy. Again, like, I feel like I know people don't like Son at the moment because his form hasn't been good, but I just feel like there's so much upside. I would definitely have him. Best keeper. I've got to be honest. I haven't given keepers too much thought. I would go and have a look at the best fixtures. I'm not going to have time now to go and look at the best fixtures from here till then. I'd just get a double game week keeper. I mean, I'd actually. Do you know what? I'd probably go Pickford if you're going to wildcard in game week 31. If you've got, it depends. Do you have another goalkeeper that can play in 29? Are you free hitting in 29? But Pickford might have a double game week in 28, right? And he has a good double game week this week. I know it sounds crazy, but I definitely think about him. Play me or Rafinha. I had this option last week. I had this option this week before I sold me, and I was going to probably play Rafinha, so I guess that. Buy Luka Dean or Pereira. I'd probably buy Luka Dean. One spot for single game player, Bamford. Yeah, already answered that a million times already. Who scores more, Bamford or Konza -4? I'd probably just stick to Bamford. But the thing with Konza is, again, he's got a game in 29. He might double in 28. Going to sound like a broken record by the end of this. So it's not the worst call. Start Watkins or Rafinha. The guy with a double game week. De Gea, me, Grealish out for Schmoke. -8 to take out De Gea, me, and Grealish. Does De Gea to Schmeichel? I mean, does that... I mean, it's a good long-term move, I guess. It doesn't save you much money, right? Thoughts on if the hits will profit on points? I mean, Grealish to Barnes definitely will, because Grealish is injured. The rest, I'm not so sure. De Gea's got a double game week, so I don't know if I would do that. Me to Luka Dean, maybe. I don't think you need to force De Gea out. Son, Ings and Antonio to Kane, Calvert-Lewin and Gundogan. Yeah, I quite like that. I don't like losing Son, though, but overall, the three on the right are definitely better. We have 10 the same. Good luck. Good luck to you too. Yeah, good luck. What's your thoughts on no Bruno and Salah during Wildcard? Neither of them. I mean, it could work out. I think Bruno in particular, it's just you've only got to really worry about that Crystal Palace game, I feel like. Chelsea and Man City, he's not going to score too many points again there. People saying about... the Kane injury. I've seen nothing at all about a Kane injury. I don't know where this is coming from. As far as I know, he's absolutely fine. If he isn't, then I might just cry. Shaw, Conter and Son, or Luka Dean, Pereira and Barnes. I probably have the ones on the ones on the left will help you more for Gaming 29. Again, it's going to depend on your chip strategy. Want to get Kane, Son to Barnes, or Salah to De Bruyne? Salah to De Bruyne, I think. Sterling or De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Bench one out of Shaw, Cancelo, Luka Dean and Stones. Bench one of them. Damn. Probably Luke Shaw, but there is a chance that one of the City players don't play twice. You could hedge your bets and play Shaw ahead of Stones. Bamford to Watkins for a -4. Watkins has a double game, but I got Bamford at 6.2. He has a bet at 29. Yeah, I've considered this myself. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing Bamford to Watkins for a -4. I might consider Antonio to Watkins for a -4. But that's it. It could pay off, right? And I think the other thing is, in game week 27 and 28, Watkins arguably has better fixtures, but no Grealish. That's what does my head in about him. I think if Grealish was there, I'd probably do it. It's not like he's not going to get chances still, so he's a good option, but yeah, I'm not doing it, so I guess that's the question I answered, right? Saka a single game week or Jorginho versus United and Liverpool. I mean, in isolation this week, I mean, Jorginho's not even necessarily going to play, is he? Right, Saka's definitely a better option long term. I meant which one of Watkins or DCL for Ings? Oh, again, like you've got to think forward. Like, I would go Calvert-Lewin. I think, yeah. Which one of Luka Dean or and again Luka Dean? I feel like I've already answered that. Barnes, De Bruyne, Salah. Which three for a free hit? Free hitting this week, nice. That's tough. Not Barnes. Like, is Barnes really like? If you're picking three, Barnes, De Bruyne, Salah, Bruno, Son. Is Barnes really part of that? Is he really that good? Not for me. I think I would go De Bruyne, Son, then one of the other two. I'll let you decide that. Who do I triple captain? Son. That's up to you. One of those. I personally, if I had Calvert-Lewin, I'd just be happy enough with that. I don't think I would captain him. I don't think I would go Son at the moment either. I'd probably go Bruno or Salah. I think there's a chance that Salah outscores Bruno, but Bruno just finds a way to get points every single week. Like, he's just too good. So I won't be put off him. Foden or Bamford or Rafinha, you have to pick two. I don't have to do anything. I'm messing. I would pick the double game weeker and then Bamford. Would you go Rudiger and Everton defender for the double? We'll be taken out in 28 either way. Well, I would go Everton then. I would probably go Everton. I don't know if Coleman will start twice, so Holgate's probably a better option. Extra -8 for bench boost. Pereira, Reguilon, Pereira. Pickford, Reguilon, Pereira, Shaw, Rafinha. Sounds good. -8 for a bench boost in a double game week. Don't mind the sound of that. John, thank you. Pranav, Cancelo Martinez or Target Edison. Cancelo Martinez has definitely got more upside. But yeah, there is a chance Cancelo doesn't start both games. If you want to be absolutely sure about starting both, go for the Target Edison. You already know, right? You know the risks already. Ings, Grealish, Pope, Antonio to Keynes, Barnes, Fabry, Calvert-Lewin, -12. I mean, you're taking out... I'm guessing you're not playing Pope anyway. Antonio's got Man City. Grealish ain't playing. As far as -12s goes, I don't hate it. Don't have money for Kane. Who to get instead? What do you have money for? Who do you already own? Calvert-Lewin. There you go. Keep those points hits coming. I know. For anyone that's not taking a hit, you're going to get a bit of a rank rise straight away. No hits taken. Still got one transfer. Anyone I'm missing? Pope, Target, Pereira, Stones. That's good. Sterling, Bruno, Gundogan, Son, Kane, Bamford, triple captain DCL. Good luck, Loz. Not really. I mean, you've got one transfer. You could make. It depends how much money you got. I mean, you could make a move like Stones or Stones out maybe to Diaz if you got the money. But if it's just one free transfer, I'd just roll it. Thoughts on Calvert-Lewin triple captain? I don't want to like put people off Calvert-Lewin captain, so I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest. Like for me, when I would never consider really Calvert-Lewin in a normal game week for captain, and maybe that's poor from me, or maybe I should consider him more. I just prefer him most of the time like elite midfielders like Bruno, Salah, Son. You know they can get points from anywhere, and obviously Kane's on penalties, which is why we like him. But I mean, if you're ever going to do it, Calvert-Lewin against Southampton, West Brom is not a bad time to do it, right? So you could just go for it. Yeah, it's not for me, but I can see absolutely why people are thinking about it. And by the way, with a triple captainship, don't overthink that, right? If you're going to captain someone and you've got the triple captain, just put it on them. Like people are going insane worrying about the triple captain. It's just one extra score. If in another game week there's a really good captain, you can still captain them. You just don't have a triple captain. Is Sterling, Antonio, Keynes and Barnes worth it? -8. I mean, obviously it's just -4 in isolation. Sterling will have a double game week next week as well. So keep that in mind. If you really want to captain Kane, then I would probably do it. Did a -8 for Adam. So far, Pope to Kane, Konza, Ariona, bench boost. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Salah or Kane triple captain. I mean, answer on your screen right now. I have 13 double game week players, so I'm going to bench boost because I have 13 double game week, so I'm going to bench boost because I have. Good luck. Sounds good. Is a Bamford Dallas Sofal bench worth bench boosting? For that one, because Sofal plays Man City, I feel like he's not getting anything there. And Dallas could concede to Villa. I would see if you've got a better option in the next few weeks. Go on to livefpl.net, use the transfer planner there. Martinez and Stones or Areola and Cancelo Luka Dean. Martinez, Stones or Areola and Cancelo Luka Dean. Martinez, if you've got to play this keeper for the next few weeks, I'd probably go Martinez, I think. Thoughts on Pope to Fabry to Fan Antonio to Calvert-Lewin for -8. I mean, it's just -4. I like it. What do you make of this team for Wildcard? Martinez, Dyer, Diaz, Konza, Barnes, Fernandes, Song, Gundogan, Vardy. I guess that's Calvert-Lewin and Kane captain. Bench, Foster, Rafinha, Burn. Bench is more for 29. Yeah, good thinking. Yeah, I like it. If you want to go for Vardy, it looks good. So far, yes. Row to El Mohammadi, Anya. Lookman for -8 is for bench boost. Both will be fifth choice going on. Yeah, for bench boost, it's not bad. Used my wildcard this week, so couldn't use triple captain. Can you suggest any good time to use triple captain? Was thinking about game week 29. Whenever you think a player is going to score 12 to 15 plus points. There's going to be more double game weeks to come, so right now I wouldn't worry about it. If you played your bench boost, if you've used your wildcard, don't worry about the triple captain. Wait until a week arises. Don't book it in right now. You don't have to really plan as long as you've got the best captain you want each week. Happy days, right? Mourinho didn't say that Kane has a problem. Right? If you can find me a source, tweet it to me. Don't keep spamming out rubbish in the chat because I haven't seen that at all. Who would you play, Rudiger, Grealish, or Rafinha? Well, I mean Rafinha for sure. Well, no, I'd probably play Rudiger. I think, if I think that Fernandes isn't as good. I'm not saying he's not good. Isn't as good because Chelsea could be 0-0. I guess Rudiger is probably a decent enough option, right? Would I choose De Bruyne ahead of Salah? Probably, because he plays twice next week as well. I've got plans potentially to get De Bruyne next week for Fernandes, and I'll switch out John Stones at the same time from -4. So I am definitely looking at De Bruyne. I just can't do it this week. Pereira for a -4 to bench Bamford or Rafinha. I mean, I guess it depends who you're taking out, but I probably would just start Bamford out of those. 11 double game week as a triple captain Kane or bench boost McCarthy against Everton, Bamford, Rafinha, Burn. Again, I don't know. You need to go and have a look to see if you're going to have a better bench option in the next few weeks. If you're not, I would just bench boost. Kane or De Bruyne for captain. Personally, I prefer Kane. I just think there's doubts over whether De Bruyne gets really good minutes in both games. That's all. Cancelo out for Luka Dean. My logic is there logic to taking Cancelo out? Is Luka Dean plays all games, but Cancelo might be dropped. City's just too much rotation. I mean, the thing is, right, go and have a look at Cancelo and look how many games he's played. He started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's played 13 of the last 15 league games. I'll let you make the decision after that. Bench boosting, would you change holding for another 4.4 for a hit? I don't think so. I don't think there's many 4.4s that are going to double anyway. Not that I can think off the top of my head. I could be wrong there. Play me, Rafinha or Bamford? Probably Bamford. Are you worried about not owning Barnes or Calvert-Lewin? I'm not worried about Barnes, to be honest. I got to be honest, I'm not. But Calvert-Lewin, definitely yes. Although maybe Barnes' effective ownership will be really high now because everyone's bringing him in. Luka Dean or Reguilon? I'd probably go Luka Dean. I think there's big upside for him. Start one, Loughton, Mitchell, Dallas, Loughton, Bamford. Best mid under 7. Already have Gundogan and Barnes. Rafinha probably, but he hasn't got a double. Thoughts on Dean or Pereira for Wan-Bissaka for a -4? I mean, I could do that. I don't think I would do that. I think there's a chance that Wan-Bissaka gets one clean sheet at least, and then who knows after that. Take Rudiger out for Dean for a -8. Again, probably wouldn't. Rudiger's a good long-term option. I mean, Luka Dean is a better option this week, and he could outscore him for -4, but I don't think I would do it. Had a dream that Coleman scores, and now I'm considering making an extra transfer. Tell me I'm an idiot. I need to hear it. You're an idiot. This is my starting 11. Nice. Martinez, Cancelo, Stones, Dean. Damn, that's a nice starting 11. Looks good. Pereira, Dean, Luka Dean. Is Gameweek 29 the best option for free hit? Not necessarily. Oh, you've still got Wildcard left. Yes, you could free hit 29, Wildcard 31, but you could also free hit in 33. There's not really a best time for it. What do you think about Grealish, Madison, and me to Gundogan, Barnes, and Castagna? Love it. You're taking out 2 players that are injured and 1 player that's not even that great this week. Am I planning on having a full squad for 29? Probably not. You have 4 Game Week 29s right now after this week's. Will you be spending your upcoming transfers on your Game Week 29 plan? Not necessarily all of them, to be honest. Like, next week, if I do Fernandes to De Bruyne, it'll be Stones to a cheap defender. So I could bring in a Game Week 29 defender, but probably I will just go for Rudiger. I mean, right now I've got Martinez, Son, Kane, Bamford, Rafinha, Dallas, and Burns. That's 7. And I've got Antonio. That's 8. I'm okay with that, to be honest. I've gone Maitland-Niles. Good luck. Maitland-Niles has become popular this week. Need Leicester blank. Not sure if that's going to happen. Bamford again. Bamford or Rafinha? Bamford. I would start Bamford, right? If you wanted to, I wouldn't sit here like if you tried to tell me Kane wasn't a good captain, I would sit here and argue with you. But if you want to play Rafinha instead of Bamford, I'm not going to argue with you. They're both good. I would probably play Bamford. That's all. Triple captain, Kane or bench boost? McCarthy, Dallas, Rafinha, Bamford. Again, I'd probably bench boost. I think if you've got a good option to use it this week, I'd probably do it. There is going to be more chances to use your triple captain in a double. Like Spurs in particular will have got, I think it's Southampton to rearrange. I could be wrong. Yeah, Southampton at home to rearrange. So Southampton at home is going to go into one of these game weeks. So you've still got the Kane triple captain. Rich, cheers for the great content. It's been a good distraction these tough times for all. Get yourself a beer on me. Thank you very much, Rich. Glad you've been enjoying it. I've definitely been enjoying it. It's been a great distraction for me as well, to be honest. Jerry, looking for opportunity to make rank with a differential captain. I have Kane, Vardy, Werner, Fernandes, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Barnes. If you want to go, if you want to go differential, then you're not. I don't know. I feel like looking for differentials for captaincy is just a myth that it gets you. Like, you have to be genuinely thinking that they're going to have a good score. Like, for me, out of those, Werner has 2 tough games, right? For me, if you want to go different, but not, like, completely out of there, like, I wouldn't be going for Barnes, right? I just wouldn't be. I think De Bruyne or Vardy are 2 to choose from. Because Kane and Fernandes are not going to be differentials. Like, if that's what you're looking for, I think De Bruyne is going to be a massive differential, and Vardy too. For me, I'd probably go De Bruyne out of those. Son and Dean or Bruno And Anya, no free hit for 29. It's got to be Son then, hasn't it? For Andy, thank you. Adrian, great work. Triple captain Son or Vardy. Now that one's tough. My God, I would have slight concerns over Vardy starting both, but I think he will because it's not like there's like 2 days in between. I feel like Son's got better fixtures. I would probably go Son. I think a lot of people would tell you to go Vardy though. Would you captain or triple captain Sterling, Gundogan or Bruno? Again, I would probably use my triple captain, and I'd probably go Bruno. I would like to go Man City if I could. If you can guarantee me which one of those 2 Man City players is going to play twice, I would triple captain them instead of Bruno. Martinez, Lookman, and DCL, or Areola, Barnes, and DCL. So DCL's in both. So it's Martinez and Lookman versus Areola and Barnes. Probably Areola and Barnes, to be honest. Sterling and me out for Barnes, and Diaz or Salah and me out for Barnes and Luka D. I mean, you have to decide who you want to keep long term, don't you? Do you want to keep Salah or do you want to keep Sterling? It's basically Sterling and Salah out, right? So, I mean, Sterling's got a double game week next week. That would do it for me. Lawton or Rudiger out for Stones. I would probably take out Lowton, I think. I have Ben Mee and already took a -8 to bring in Harry Kane, but should I take a -12 to take out Ben Mee? If so, I'd probably just play him, to be honest. -4 for Reece James out. Who to bring in? I mean, it depends. Who else do you own, right? How much money do you have to spend? If you can get up to Luka Dean, Ricardo Pereira, I'd look there. If not, you go Rudiger for long term. You go for a Brighton defender if you don't need to play him this week. There's loads of options you can go for. Do you see Burnley keeping a clean sheet in either? I don't, to be honest. I don't. But that's not to say that means I think a hit for Ben Mee out is always a good idea. I did it for money reasons. Would you get Areola and Cancelo, Masters and Stones? Can't afford the form without 0.8 million from Areola. I think Areola and Luka Dean or Cancelo is better. Calvin or Kane for triple captain. I've talked about captaincy loads this week, right? Kane all the way for me. Mount as a differential. Yeah, I don't rate Mount as an FPL option, to be completely honest with you. So I think I'll go Barnes. DCL stats are better than Kane. They're not though for the season. Like if you're looking at the last few weeks, maybe, but I don't get the look at the fixtures that have been played. He's taking Grealish out for a hit worth it if he's playing in the blank 29. Thing is, will he be back though? He might be back, in which case it would be. He might not be. I don't know. I've taken him out for a hit. Can always bring him back. Is Kane essential? I wouldn't say anyone's essential. I think you choose. I think you choose who you want to captain. That player is essential to you for that week. That's what I'll say. Who to get, Castagno or Pereira? I'd probably go Pereira. Like Pereira's got a chance to play kind of anywhere, right? Any Watkins injury news? Not that I've seen. I tweeted out this morning to ask about it. No one can tell me where the source is for these rumours. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I tweeted out, no one can show me where the original source was. All I see is people commenting about rumours. That's it. So, yeah, I'm not particularly worried about Watkins. Although I don't know if I bring him in, I've got to bench Rafinha, and I'm just not sure about it. Antonio to Watkins for a hit, and then bench Rafinha. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go on the transfer planner. Can I bring it up here? Might be able to bring it up here. Hang on. Day's gonna be the day. Oh, why can't I? Can I go on the transfer planner? Okay, so if I do Antonio out for Watkins and save the team, then I would bench Rafinha. So I don't know if I'd be happy about that. So save that. And then how would I look for game week 27? I'd have Watkins against Wolves. I could play Watkins. I'd probably have to bench Watkins next week. And then game week 28... I would definitely play Watkins ahead of one of the Leeds boys again. Save, and then in game week 29, I'm tempted to do it. I'm tempted to do Antonio to Watkins, but what an idiot I would look like if he was injured. And then obviously this week I just play everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. The only thing is, for Game Week 27, the thing is Antonio has leads in Game Week 27, so I kind of like him for that week. And if I'm benching Watkins anyway, it's really just a 1 week punt. Or would I play Watkins ahead of one of these? It's just no Grealish. It kind of puts me off a little bit. That's going to go down to the wire, that move. That's going to go down to the wire. Prayer Dean and also Barnes vs Foden. I prefer Foden, I think, over the next two. James, thank you. Son or Rashford, Son. Crazy to start 2 Fulham defenders over 2 City defenders. That does sound pretty crazy to me, I'll be honest with you. Even though City possibly only going to play once, it still sounds crazy to me. Would you take a -4 to take one of Bamford Watkins for DCL? I wouldn't take Watkins out for a hit. Definitely not. If you're going to do it, do Bamford. And I don't think it's that bad a move, to be honest. Kane, Bertrand, Traore, and your son Watkins tie. Kane, Bertrand, Traore, and your son Watkins tie. There's 4 players in one, no 3 in the other. I'd always want Kane though. Kane, Basuma, and Mitchell need to take out Maguire, Greenish, Ashley Barnes, or -4 for DCL and Lookman. I mean, it depends what Basuma and Mitchell do to your team. If you're not having to keep playing them, then it might not be the worst thing to do that if you want to captain Kane. Who's playing? He's playing 2 bad defenses, so he'll get some chances. I don't know who we're talking about. Yeah, the Watkins. So Watkins got no Grealish, but he's playing Leeds and Sheffield United. They're pretty good, but it's taken a -4 to bench one of Rafinha, then to just bench potentially Watkins next week. It's just that Newcastle game in 28 looks pretty good. But Antonio has Leeds and then he plays Arsenal in 29, so it's not like he hasn't got a fixture. I don't know. I do not know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to stick. I just want 10 double. I want 11 double game weekers really. Will we ever get De Bruyne at 11% ownership? Probably not after this week. Would I captain him? I would strongly consider it. Yes. Would I captain him ahead of Kane though? I don't think I would. Dallas out for Konza for -8. Bench boost with all double game weekers. Again, probably not. Like if you're not free hitting in 29, I would just keep Dallas. Is Reguilon a good buy for -4 instead of rudimentary? I guess that's Rudiger. I'd probably just keep Rudiger, to be honest. Mikhail, how's it going? Plan on Son, me, Bamford and Fabianski out. Barnes, Keane, Kane and Fabry in. Your thoughts? I guess, is YT your thoughts? I mean, you're taking out Bamford with a game in 29. You're taking out Son with a game in 29 and a double game week this week. I think there's possibly better ways to do that. Maybe. Sam, cheers. I literally can't win. I cannot win FPL. There's people copying my moves that are further up than me. So unless I stop doing streams like this or I stop showing my team, I literally cannot win, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? Shintan, how's it going? Son, Pereira, Cancelo, or De Bruyne, Dyer, Konza, wildcard. Got it the wrong way around. The lid's on. I'd probably go for the Son one, I think. Although De Bruyne's got double game week twice in a row, though. Maybe De Bruyne will have a plan for Son. What are your plans for the channel in the off season? To be honest, I usually just switch off, but I mean, I will personally have plans to like do FIFA streaming on Twitch. I've been doing. By the way, I'll put my Twitch channel in the chat. So I'm hoping to do some FIFA streaming this weekend. And I'm going to do some normal football stuff, but it probably won't be on this channel. I usually just keep this FPL only. I'm not saying so many idiots. Like I'm not saying that's the reason I won't win just because, but I'm just saying as it stands, it would literally be impossible for me to win because people are copying my moves. And therefore, if they're ahead of me in the rank and I keep showing my moves and they keep doing the same, it's literally impossible for me to win. I can obviously get up the ranks, but I can't win in the current situation. And obviously, I'm also 130 points behind, so it's going to be difficult anyway, right? So I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm not that stupid. There you go. I've spammed it enough now. Salah or Bruno? I think if you want to go ballsy, go Salah. If you want to play safe, go Bruno. Don't own Kane. Who should I captain? Cavaliers again. Like out of those, I'd probably go. I think Salah out of those. I do think Salah. -8, 10 double gaming players and triple captain Kane or should I wildcard? Both teams are pretty similar. I would just take the hit then. Just wildcard later. I think there'd be more upside in doing that. Sterling, Kane or Calvert-Lewin as captain. Kane, for me, Kane's number 1 captain this week. -8 done. Kane, Gundogan, Barnes. -12 me out for Luka Dean. It could pay off. I wouldn't like actively look to take out Ben Mee, but it could pay off. Hey, I'm allowed to spam. Bamford or Target, who should I play? I'd play Target. Dallas, Rafinha, White, McCarthy. Can I bench boost? You absolutely can, yes. Who is the best bench boost option out of El Mohammadi or Burn? Probably Elmo. He's probably going to play both games. Get Watkins in. It's a double game week. I know, but it's not just this week, is it? I know it's boring, but I'm looking ahead as well. St. Maximin and Burn, Lingard and Shaw. Wildcard now, bench boost next, no free hit. I mean, Lingard's... who have West... Oh, they got Leeds, haven't they? Probably Lingard and Shaw, I think. Although Shaw's got Man City. They're both horrible options, I think. I don't think St. Maximin's that great an option, to be honest. I'd probably go Lingard and Shaw. I'm not muted. Will you double up with Luka Dean and Pickford? I won't know. If you're asking if that's a good idea, it's not the worst move. You cannot replace. See it stream down your face. Everton, Leicester or Spurs defence for the next 4 or 5. I mean, if Reguilon keeps starting, I'd definitely prefer him. Otherwise, I would just go Luka Dean, I think. Bench boosting this week, free hitting for 29. Do I go Dallas and Rafinha to Castagna and Neto for -4 or just Dallas to Pereira? Yeah, I don't think I would take the -4 because I think Neto, one of the games is Man City. The other move sounds good. Captain De Bruyne if you want. Yeah, again, I think for anyone that's asking captaincy questions where Kane is part of the equation, I'm always going to say Kane, right? Take out Salah for De Bruyne for 27. I don't have Fernandes. Possibly. Let's see what happens next week. Let's see how much De Bruyne plays this week. Adam, what's new? Not a lot. Not a lot, really. Just figuring out whether I should do a -4. Antonio to Watkins and bench Rafinha. Considering it. It would be a -12. It would be a -12 total. I think I would rank the captains Kane, then Salah, then Bruno. But then I'm ignoring Man City. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? And Son. DCL, Bruno, Son, Gundogan. I mean, out of those, I'd probably go Bruno. Sterling to De Bruyne, worried about rotation. But would you not be worried about potential starts for De Bruyne as well? I'd probably just keep Sterling for this week. Out of Villa mids, El Ghazi, Traore or Barkley. Traore's probably the safest to keep starting. But El Ghazi, if he plays, is on penalties while Grealish is out. But how long is Grealish going to be out for? I'd probably go Traore. Sterling and Watkins out for Kane and Gundogan in. Only if you really want to captain Kane. Otherwise, I wouldn't because you're taking out 2 players with a double game week. Bamford to Watkins for -4. Nah, I don't think I would take Bamford out for -4. I don't think so. On a free hit, Pereira or Reguilon. Yeah. DCL and one of Richarlison and Watkins. Probably just go Richarlison. It's a nice differential with 2 good fixtures. And Diaz for safety. Grealish out for Barnes or James Rodriguez. I'm never sure James Rodriguez is going to keep starting multiple games in a row. I'm kind of ignoring Calvert-Lewin captain, yeah. To be honest. My Man United badge is it's weird with the green screen. How worried am I about Calvert-Lewin? I'm fairly worried, but I don't think he's going to be massively captain. But he is going to be like probably 70% effective ownership, if not higher. So he's going to be quite mad. Yeah, he is a worry for me, but it is what it is, right? You can't have the best team every week, unfortunately. I've wildcarded earlier. I keep saying this. I'm going to have to take some hits in terms of, rank because of that. But I mean, I'm doing all right. Pranay, thank you very much. Son and Socek / Tark or Bamford and Barnes. I mean, Bamford and Barnes is probably getting you more points, but I'd want Son. 3 leads on bench boost. Dallas to who from -12. I would just play Dallas, I think. captain a City defender. I'm tempted. I'm not tempted. I just think like City defender, fair enough, when Man City are one of the only teams doubling. But this week there's so many attackers to choose from. I just wouldn't be going for a defender. How nailed is Eric Dyer? It seems like he's won his place back, but I don't know if I'd be completely confident. Trier or Lookman? I would start Lookman. Yeah, Lookman. Vardy has scored 12 Premier League goals against Arsenal over the years. He proved to be a major thorn in their side. Is he a potential triple captain differential? He is a differential, yeah. I don't particularly pay much attention to how many goals a player's scored against another team as a reason to captain them. Maybe Vardy knows about his record that make him try harder, but is he going to give him better chances? Probably not, I guess. He is a differential captain, yes. But I don't think Arsenal's necessarily that easy of a game. No Maddison either. Sterling, Bruno, and Werner out for Kane and Son. Who should go out of Bruno and Salah to game week 30? Yeah, again, I feel like Salah is the better option from now until game week 30. But selling Bruno is tough because his effective ownership is going to be so high. It's going to be scary. It's going to be another case of triple captaining someone ended in NE. Yeah, but Mane and Sané have got the accent. It's not Kane or Kanye. It's Kane, so it'll be fine. Hopefully, I'm doing a watch along for Spurs versus Burnley as well. By the way, so make sure you tune in for that. That'll be for my triple captain. There's no point in worrying. Season is too crazy. It's quite crazy, yeah. James Dyer -4 and McCarthy Pickford game week 29 in mind. Well, if you've got game week 29 in mind, you already know the answer. I'm thinking double City or Spurs attack with Gundogan and Kane, so either Fernandes, Salah to Son, Sterling, De Bruyne. Yeah. Again, do you need, like, Son plays in 29, do you need that? If not, I'd possibly go De Bruyne, 2 double game weeks in a row. Grealish out have Gun and Rap. It's like Gundogan and Rafinha. No free hit 29. Grealish out. I don't think he's going to play either of the games, to be honest, so I've taken him out. Mount or Rafinha, one to bench. Mount's playing twice, so I would play Mount. Salah, Antonio, in general, I definitely prefer Rafinha. Salah, Antonio out for Kane. Lookman -8 to bring in Kane. Again, yeah, if you absolutely have to bring Kane, go for it. Could always captain Salah instead if you wanted to. Puna, I'm on wildcard. Salah and Foden or De Bruyne and Barnes? De Bruyne and Barnes, I think I prefer. Is a -20 worth it for bench boost with 13 double game players? Or is wildcard just... I wouldn't take a -20, I don't think. The thing is that it's one of those things you're going to have to think about. Because if you wildcard, when are you going to bench boost, right? Wildcard's not... like it's not a case of a blanket answer that wildcard just is better post-game week 30. It is good post-game week 30, but if you need it now, use it now. A -20 just sounds like too much. I potentially even think about bench boosting with fewer double game weekers, to be honest. I'm triple captain Lookman. Am I mad? I would say yes, but I'll wait until this is clipped later on when he scored a hat-trick. Bamford to Cavalier -4 or no hit and play Lookman. I'd definitely just play Lookman. He's got a double game week. Two game weeks me versus 1 game week Rafinha. I don't like not playing the double game week, but it's probably close. I'd probably just play Rafinha. Ings, Rafinha, target out. Calvert and Son Pereira just looks good to me. Or just do Ings to Kane. I mean, if that's a -8, isn't it? And Target's got a double game. I'd probably just do Ings to Kane. Sounds good to me. What do you think about me keeping Grealish? I think if he's back for Sheffield United, then great. Or if he's back for 27, then potentially great. But I got a sneaking suspicion this is going to be one of those injuries that just keeps on going for longer than we want it to. As far as I know, Watkins is not injured, but I don't know for sure, of course. When is the Villa Leeds game? Oh, it's today at 5:30. If Bamford and Rafinha can get like 8 to 9 points each in that game, then I'll feel way more happier. If they blank, then I'm in trouble, I think, this week. Kilman, Bamford or Antonio can start anyone this week. I mean, Kilman, I know he's playing twice, but will he even play twice? Antonio's got Man City out. I feel like that's an obvious Bamford answer. Areola, Lookman, Dallas, Bamford. I would 100% bench boost, surely. Last minute question. Would you play... loads of people are asking this. Would I play a Burnley defender this week over Rafinha, Bamford? The thing with Burnley is they're just annoying, right? They could get 2 clean sheets. They could get 1 clean sheet, right? Against Spurs and Leicester. But I would probably play the Leeds attacker. I don't think it's probably that close. I think if you went and looked at like certain models and stuff, I feel like it'd probably be quite close. Let me see here. Cancelo to Ben Mee. Whoa, where the hell's Ben Mee? What the hell? All right, we'll just put Tarkowski in. 4.5, 5.06. Yeah. I feel I would probably play the Leeds attacker. One of the reasons I got rid of Mee is because I wasn't probably going to play him anyway. So I feel like that's what I would do. Yeah, it's hard to say because I don't have that decision to make. Pros and cons for triple captain Kane 27 or Gundogan 28. Well, Gundogan has to play Man United and he might not play twice. That would seal the deal for me. One of Dean or Ricardo Pereira for me. Luca Dean or Pereira. Luca Dean for me. Potential double game week in 28. Barnes for Grealish. Sounds good. Richarlison triple captain. Good luck. I do wish you luck. That's massively differential. It's ballsy. I like it. Simon, Son and Bamford to Kane, captain and Lookman worth a -8. You're getting rid of Son and Bamford though. Both playing 29. Son's got a double this week. I would try and find a different way to get Kane if you really want him. If you absolutely want him captain, you think he definitely is much better than all your other options, then take the hit potentially. But I'd find a different way. Loughton or Bamford in the 11th. Bamford. Please do hit the like button, by the way. There's loads of you watching, but we're not at 1,000 likes yet. Let's try and get to 2,000 by the end of the stream. And make sure you're subscribed as well, because I do this every single week. We are past the 145,000 subscriber mark, which is mental. We're trying to push towards 150,000. And I would say there's probably enough of you watching that aren't subscribed to push to 146,000 today. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Much appreciated if you could do that. And I won't go on about that for at least another 30 seconds. Spurs defender, question mark. What's the question? I guess which one? I would go Regulon if you can afford it. If not, Dyer, and then hope for the best. Killian, thank you for becoming a member of the Atsu tier. By the way, for the YouTube channel members, I'm trying to sort some stuff out, like some proper loyalty badges and some emotes and stuff like that, because I realise I've kind of slacked off doing that. So, that's to come. That's to come. I'm working on a bunch of stuff for like the Twitch channel for this, etc. I tend to agree. I want to play Leeds, but there's pressure to play the double game weeker. Yeah, I think Leeds score against Villa and probably can do it a couple of times. And I don't foresee Burnley getting a clean sheet. You just know what they're like, though, don't you? They can get a clean sheet out of nowhere because they're just so annoying. Just hopefully it's against Leicester, not against Spurs. Linroy, you're in the top 22k. Very nice. So far to Luca Dean from -4. I don't hate it. 9 doublers. Yeah, I don't hate that. I think it's a fairly good long-term move. Luca Dean will target this game week. Luca Dean, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't get Spurs defender. I think it's good if they play twice. But I don't know if I'd be 100% sure of that. So I'd probably just play Luca Dean. I think Spurs have got great chance at 2 clean sheets, but yeah. Triple captain Cancelo, if you want to, but I think there's a chance he only plays once. He has started 13 of the last 15, as we said earlier, but I'd always be slightly worried. I just think there's so many other good options this week, I wouldn't do it. West Ham in the know saying he's heard Sterling's bench. Who said that? If it's ex-West Ham employee, I would believe it. If it's not, I don't know how good the rest are. I forgot that's the first game, actually. There's definitely going to be Man City rotation. Tom, tweet me who said that, if you can. I don't think it's ex-West Ham employee, though. He's the one I trust. It's only 6 minutes until the deadline. Make sure you are locked in, right? If you are playing a chip, make sure you've activated it. Your bench boost, your triple captain. My triple captain, look, I'm going to the points tab. I'm going back to the pick team tab. I'm locked in. My triple captain's active. Antonio first bench, then Dallas, then Burn. That's it. Salah vice captain ahead of Fernandes. That if Kane missed out completely, would I be actually happy about Salah? Yeah, I think so. Jahangir, thank you very much. Barnes or James Rodriguez? Barnes. Are there? Yeah, Barnes probably. Are there any better triple captain options in game weeks to come? I don't know about better, but there's already other options. Okay, so yeah, I don't know this. Oh, former social media producer for West Ham. There's a few people that I follow that follow this guy. I'm not going to say this is accurate because I don't know, right? I probably shouldn't even talk about it. Tristan, thank you very much for linking that to me, by the way. That's all I've heard. No Sterling, Gundogan, De Bruyne and Stones all start. Fair enough. Let's see. I don't know if that's true though. Thanks for linking it to me. I see it now. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I mean, I honestly think Gundogan is as important to City right now as De Bruyne. I said that earlier. Like I think even with De Bruyne back, I still think Gundogan's going to keep starting, and that's why I can't look past. If I go for De Bruyne, it'll be with Gundogan as well. So let's see if he starts. I think it's good. Kane is retired. Absolute nightmare. What a bad time to retire. Salah or Bruno captain. I feel like Salah's better than Bruno. I'm just saying it. I think he's better than Bruno. But you know what Bruno's like. He gets points from nowhere. Play Bamford or Anya. I'd probably play the Fulham defender. Ben Mee or Dallas to start. I'd probably play the Burnley defender. Bamford or Rafinha. Bamford still. Sturridge to Reguilon. Possibly, yeah. I think that's a good long-term move because he plays in 29 as well. As long as he keeps his place, obviously, and Davis doesn't keep starting. So far to Dyer target from -4, leads triple for bench boost. Yeah, I think that's a good long-term move, that so far one. When you share your FIFA account with us, can't wait to play you online to teach you a lesson. Yeah, we'll see, Victor. I don't know when I'm going to be playing people. I want to just do some. I played one FUT Champions match last night and won it. He had a much better team than me as well. I actually played really well. I wish it was on stream. But we'll see. I'll hopefully do some Twitch streaming. I'm hoping to do some today. I don't know when, though. Dyer versus Soyuncu on Wildcard and already have Ricardo. I'd probably just go Dyer. Please do keep hitting that like button. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button as well. Let's try and get to 146,000 subscribers today. And let's get to 2,000 likes. Why not? Let's be ambitious. Triple captain Kane, De Bruyne, Fernandes, or Gundogan. Again, I feel like Kane is the best option this week. That's just me. So yeah. Me to Soyuncu for -4. I don't think so. Fan team. I'm locked in on a fan team. I made 4 transfers. I think I've bought my fan team. I've taken out Bruno Fernandes and I've bought in Gareth Bale. I can show you the team after this if you want. But I kept David De Gea because he had a double game week. I didn't feel like there was much need to get rid of him. I've got Sterling, Cancelo, Diaz, Luka Dean, Barnes came in as well, Kane captain. I've got Watkins in that too. Thanks for the reminder though, because I do need it. Triple captain Kane, sure. Triple captain Calvert-Lewin or Kane, still Kane. Watkins in for Antonio out for a -4. If you're having to play Antonio, yes. If you're benching him, then I'm not doing it, right? We're hit 2,000 likes. Thank you very much. Should we go for 3,000? No, I'm only messing. But yeah, let's go for 3,000. Does Shaw start both games? I think there's a very good chance. He definitely starts against Chelsea. He might start against Palace as well. He's definitely first choice ahead of Tellez, right? I think there's a good chance. But there is obviously a risk involved with it. Which otherwise you wouldn't be asking, right? But deep inside, there's a risk he doesn't start both, and I don't know for sure either. For Luke Shaw, but hopefully he will. Kane FOMO too strong. Yeah, I know. Like it's annoying, isn't it? You've got to try and block out the noise. If you don't think that Kane is a good option this week, and you've got better options, don't go for him. Block the noise out. I've been trying to do that all season long. Like, you can't get rid of Son, you can't get rid of Kane. Just avoid the noise. If you don't think it's the right move, don't do it. Reese, thank you very much. 1 minute till the deadline. Get those moves locked in. I'm so glad I'm not panicking. Like so many people said to me, you did that whole Ings thing on purpose. You were never going to get him. Like, that could not be further from the truth. I was genuinely sweating over my decisions last week. This week, I'm perfectly calm. The -8's in. I'm not going to get Watkins. I'm going to stick to how it is. I'm going to play Bamford and Rafinha and hope they smash Villa. I don't care if I've got Martinez in goal. Okay, we're nearly there. Make sure to keep hitting that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button as well. I can't believe we're going to hopefully hit 150k before the end of the season. That is absolutely mental. Triple captain Trent, am I crazy? You're possibly a little bit crazy given the issues they have. We're not locked in yet. The game is still open. I'm definitely one of the emotes I'm going to get for the members is a locked. I'm trying to get a locked emote with my face on it. I think we're not locked in. That is the deadline, but we are not locked yet. Can I shine for you? Now we're locked in. There we go. Double game week 26. Captain Son or Sterling, it doesn't matter now. Whichever one you're on is the best one because you can't change it. Yeah, we are locked in for double game week 26, the biggest double game week in FPL history. And I only have 9 double game weekers. I am ashamed of myself. I am absolutely ashamed of myself. Is Mateta a good choice for the double game week instead of Antonio? It's too late, but yes, he's probably better for the double, maybe, but long term, definitely Antonio. Triple captain is locked in. For anyone that's new to the channel this year, I have never ever got more than 9 points. So 9 points into 27, obviously tripled from my triple captain. That was from Aguero. He only played 1 game, I believe. Mane last year went off injured. I've triple captained Shane Duffy. Don't ask. I've triple captained Andy Carroll. Do not ask. Who was the other one? I think that's it. Is that just 4 triple captains? Aguero, Andy Carroll, Mane, Shane Duffy. Any others? Anyone else that I've missed? But basically, I've never got more than 9 points. I've basically never got more than 27 points from my double game week. Why do people keep saying it's the biggest double game week? Just because it's got the most fixtures. That's all. I didn't triple captain Saturday, though, I don't think. The pressure is too unbearable. It's done. I've used the triple captain. Yeah, you can see my team on screen. I didn't triple captain Saturday, though, I don't think. I think I went Aguero that week. Did I? I don't think I triple captained him. I know he failed, but I don't think I went for him. Could be wrong. Did I triple captain Sané? I don't think I did. Shane Duffy, yeah, don't ask. Basically, I think the reason Shane Duffy happened is because the way the chips and the game weeks fell. I don't think I have done Kane before, have I? Anyway, Shane Duffy happened because we used our chips and stuff, and the way the game weeks fell, we basically ran out of weeks to use the triple captain, and Shane Duffy had 2 really good fixtures, and he conceded in both games. He didn't score any goals. He got I think it was 2 points or 3 points, something like that, into 9. And then the next 2 game weeks after that, he got clean sheets in both games. It was absolutely ridiculous. I feel regretted taking out Bamford. You're playing your boy, Ben Mee. Who or not, you're locked in, you didn't make the move, fair enough. The members still have to super chat. I try and look at what the members are saying, yes, but obviously chat moves very quick, so I can't necessarily get to every question. You can see the fan team. Yeah, people interested in the fan team. Hang on a sec. I need to do it like this. So this is my hold it on the tidal way. You can see that, right? That's my fan team. So I've benched Tarkowski. I'm playing Diaz, Cancelo, Luka Dina, who I already owned. My moves were Fernandes, Grealish, Ings. I think it's Fernandes, Grealish, Ings to Barnes, Bale, and Kane. So I'm taking a bit of a punt on Bale. Why the hell not? Sterling's still in there. I didn't make a move down to Gundogan. Maybe I could have. But that is my fan team. Problem is now, when I go back to FPL, yeah, it's messed up. Do you know what the worst thing is about doing the watch along this weekend? I haven't set up any timers. I don't think I'm going to have to do that. I don't think I can go for another stream where I just constantly get asked about bloody timers. I do have Wildcard. Yeah, I thought about using it, but I didn't. I just went for... I'm going to save it, I think, till after the doubles. Maybe. I might use it in a few weeks, but I haven't given it a huge amount of thought. Couple more things before we start thinking about going. Please do hit that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you like gaming, if you like FIFA in particular, I will do some other games at some point. That's my Twitch channel in the chat. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, make sure you do. What else? I'm going to do a watch along as well on Sunday at 2 o'clock. So this Sunday at 2 o'clock, the stream will start about 1:50, and that is for Harry Kane triple captain against Burnley. You can come and watch me suffer as he blanks against Burnley, and we'll go from there. So there you go. I don't know what the City lineup is. It's not out yet. It's not going to be out for another 25 minutes. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Good luck this week. I've got to be honest. I'm not dreading it, but I'm not looking forward to it either. Just because I've only got 9 double game weekers. If Kane triple captain fails, I could be in for a bad week, and a red arrow, and I just don't want a red arrow, preferably. And there's lots of games. Like, it's going to be dragged out until next Thursday. And the second triple captain game is not even till next Thursday. So I think we're doing a watch along on Fantasy Football Scout for these games. So I'll be on that as well. So watch along on my channel for Spurs versus Burnley, and then Fantasy Football Scout are doing a watch along for these 2 games on Thursday, and I'll probably be on that as well. So make sure to keep an eye on that, and make sure you subscribe to Fantasy Football Scout as well. I will try and put a match clock on. Yeah, I will try and put a match clock on. I'll see. I'm trying to get an overlay built for watch-alongs, so they look proper good. But just wait and see. It won't be this weekend. I'll try and get a clock, and I'll also reduce the latency. So hopefully the stream is at the same time as I'm watching it. Because right now I have the latency on quite high-ish, I think, so that. When I say something, you're like 20 seconds behind hearing it, but I can change that to like ultra low. So when I say something, you should hear it straight away. I don't have Wildcard for FPL now. No, sorry, I was talking about fan team. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all the support. If you want to check out Patreon, there's a link in the description below as well. Keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I will be back. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream on Sunday. I might just chill, do the watch along, and then not do a knee-jerk stream because there's so many games to come. So I might just take the weekend off from that. We'll see. As always, I'll have the streams up early. I'll tweet about them and stuff like that. Good luck. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching as always. Enjoyed it. And have fun on the weekend. Maybe even tune out from the football for a little bit. It might help. See you soon.